We have a total of 24 lands, with 8 of them being 4 Shatterskull Smashings and 4 Spikefield Hazards. So that's the first card I'm going to talk about. We want all of our lands to be utility, basically. We want at least 17 lands to cast Chandra, Torture Defiance on time, and Sweltering Suns on time. So I have 18 lands in this, 18 red sources. We have 4 Guardian Idols and 4 Mind Stones as our Rampus Bampus into Chandra and Karn, the Great Creator, on turn 3. And then Golos and Forsaken Monument on turn 4. Possibly even turn, basically turn 4. I think it's the fastest I can cast those. 2 Mazemind Tomes because, you know, the card advantage is really good. We also have 1 more Mazemind Tome in the sideboard to get off the Karn Great Creator. We have 4 Bonecrusher Giants and 3 Sweltering Suns as good anti-aggro tools, because one of the ways that this deck loses is by getting killed fast enough, basically. Chandra, Torture Defiance, and Karn are basically like the glue that holds this deck together. We have 4 Karn the Great Creator and a slew of things in the sideboard to get off of it, namely Grafdigger's Cage is a really good one to get out of in Historic. Grafdigger's Cage is one of the best cards to have in Historic, especially in Game 1s, because your opponent is not going to have their Abrades and such in to destroy it in Game 1. 2 Golos Tireless Pilgrim and a copy of Cascading Cataracts in our lands. Not only can it get Cascading Cataracts, but this card's indestructible. It adds mana, and you can pay 5 mana and tap it to add 5 mana in any combination of colors. So you can add white, blue, black, red, green to use Golos' ability to cast Ulamog and Ugins off the top for free. We have 3 Forsaken Monuments to help ramp us into Ulamogs and Ugins and other Ugins as well. And then also it gains a lot of life as well. It makes our colorless creatures also get +2/+2. We have Ugin the Ineffable. This is a card that helps us cast Ugin and Ulamog if we don't have enough lands as well. And all of our colorless spells actually become 2 mana cheaper. So it makes our Guardian Idols, Mazemind Tomes, and Mind Stones free. It makes our Karn the Great Creators 2 mana. Forsaken Monument 3 mana. Golos 3 mana. So it's very good card. We have 3 Ugins in the main deck and 2 Ulamogs as our top end. For our lands, we have 2 Radiant Fountains, 1 Field of Ruin for opposing Crawling Barrens. We have 2 of our own Crawling Barrens, 10 Mountains, 4 Shatterskull Smashings, and 4 Spikefield Hazards. For our sideboard and things to get off of our Karn the Great Creator consists of 2 Grafdigger's Cage, just because we might want to side one in to our main deck as well, post-board, so I figured I wanted to. We have 1 Mazemind Tome to get off the Karn in case we really need that card advantage. 2 Sorcerer's Spyglass. It's really good against the Cat Oven decks. It shuts off the Cat or the Oven. It also stops Planeswalkers like Nissa who shakes the world, Ugins in the mirror match, and things like that. Karn, the Great Creators in the mirror match, Chandras. Very good card to have. It also turns off some other random activated abilities as well. It can turn off opposing Mazemind Tomes as well. We have 2 Anger of the Gods to go with our Sweltering Suns, just in case we do play against those Rakdos Sacrifice decks or Rakdos Arcanist decks that care about the cards being exiled. We have 1 Solemn Simulacrum in the sideboard, just in case we need to hit our land drops. With Karn the Great Creator, we can get Solemn Simulacrum out of our sideboard and hit our land drop, number 5, to be able to cast Golos or Forsaken Monument the following turn. Or if we have a land in hand and we need a 6th land, we can cast Ugin the Ineffable with Solemn Simulacrum. And also, Forsaken Monument lets Solemn Simulacrum become a 4/4, which is pretty good. We have 2 Sarkhan the Masterless. This is my personal tech. Actually, I made this whole deck from scratch. I didn't deck this, so I guess everything's my tech. But 2 Sarkhan the Masterless. We're playing a lot of Planeswalkers anyway, like Ugin the Ineffable, and Karn and Chandra. So Sarkhan the Masterless really can kill them out of nowhere really fast. And it makes its own 4/4 dragon. We have 1 Forsaken Monument in the board just to get that off of our Karn the Great Creator. We have a Combustible Gearhulk. We can get this off Karn the Great Creator as well, since it's an artifact creature. Not only does it have First Strike, but its ability says, when it enters the battlefield, target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If they don't want you to draw 3 cards, then you mill 3 cards. Then Combustible Gearhulk deals damage to that player equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Now, some of the cards we're playing, they really don't want us to mill. Like Ulamog, Ugin, and the other Ugin, Forsaken Monument, Golos. They're probably they can just die from letting me mill 3 cards. So I can just mill Ulamog plus Ugin, and that's 18 damage. So you know what Combustible Gearhulk does most of the time? Draw 3 cards. And it's a 6/6 first strike. You can't really beat that. We have a Meteor Golem because we want some spot removal out of our sideboard to hit with Karn. And we want our Platinum Angel in case we're playing against mono red and things that can't really deal with the 4/4 in game 1, and they can't kill us. So there's that. I mean, if Braids are going to come in post-board, but in game 1's, Platinum Angel could be our ticket to victory. And then we have our Stonecoil Serpent just in case we're playing against Dimir Rogues or any type of flying like maybe a Spirits deck or whatever that we need something low to the ground to block. It also has protection from multicolored in cases, but I think we're going to need this card a lot. I think this is one of the most popular cards we're going to be getting off of. This is the Brick deck, mono brown with red, which is like a brick. So I'm going to call this the Brick. How's the stream been? It's been insane. I would really love another land, so I guess I have to mulligan this. I have 2 lands here, so I'm going to keep this and put back the Forsaken Monument. The streams are always fun. Always a blast. Bomat Courier, okay, so I guess I can't afford to Spikefield Hazard them. I guess I can now. You love to see it. Let's go Chonky Red. Definitely Chonky Paragon. They took our Sweltering Suns. We need that. Draws Ulamog. That's a card I really didn't think about, but maybe? I mean, since we... What? Is this a trap or something? My opponent's taking all of my Sweltering Suns, and I really need that card. So this is a situation where I think I want to get the... Where I want to get our... Solemn Simulacrum, because we need double red for Chandra eventually. But it is what it is, right? And a Shatterskull Smashing. They're taking all of our removal, chat. So we block this and if they... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're dead. I want the Sarkhans, I think. Because this other ability... I can always get them out of the sideboard with Karn if I want, so I think I'm going to do that. Like Mazemind Tome and Golos in this deck. Because you can just get them back if you want. Alright, I think we're keeping this. We have double red, we have a Mind Stone. Maybe if I was on the draw, I would think differently, but I'm on the play, so I think I'm going to do this. Unfortunately, I think I have to bolt myself here. Not really what I want to do against mono red, but it lets me cast Sweltering Suns next turn. Hopefully they don't have a Braid for my Mind Stone. I might actually end up cycling the Sweltering Suns if I don't draw a land. I don't think I can afford to do that though. Alright, that's perfect. I can also add 2 mana, but I'm not going to do that here. We're going to exile the top card of our library. We won't be able to play it though. Unfortunate, but it's fine. I would like to draw land anyway. They can actually, yeah, they can actually hit our Pyromancer, hit our Chandra with the Pyromancer, which is fine. Maybe I will just cast Sarkhan. The dragon will kill the Pyromancer? I mean, I guess they're gonna kill my dragon. And then they'll get to kill both my Planeswalkers. But then this opens up my Sweltering Suns, my sweet and spicy Sweltering Sun. I did make them use 2 burn spells. I saved a lot of life doing that. 3 damage to each creature. We'll play this tapped, and then next turn we can cast our Forsaken Monument. Oh, 2 hasters. Let's go ahead and get some of our life gain going next turn. Hopefully they don't have a Braid. A Braid would punish us really hard. If we draw a land, we can actually cast Ugin the Spirit Dragon, which gains me 4 life. Because Guardian Idol's free. I'll make a 2/2. 3 mana Wizard's Lightning. Does this mean they have more burn spells where that came from? Hazard, okay. I'm popping off. Wow, this Ugin the Spirit Dragon is going to steal the game here. Oh, wow. We go -4 here. It doesn't exile any of our stuff. It leaves the Bomat Courier, though. Another Ugin? Woo! Is it hot in here, or is it just me? That Sarkhan was really good. So you're saying there's a chance. I want my untapped lands, basically. Well, I guess Light at the stage can kind of unmulligan them, right? I think I do want it over Guardian Idol. I think I will. I don't have any direct pressure on board, and I do want to cast Chandra or Karn next turn. We can gain even more mana. There we go. They can't attack with it. Alright. We play our land drop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 mana total. Let's go ahead and minus this and get... I don't know. I think I'll get Gearhulk. I don't know. Nah. My Karn and my... Yeah, they actually kill both of them. That's crazy. $11 to the dome. Love to see it. 11 to the dome. Yeah! Who's the burn deck now? Who's the burn deck now? I'm the burn deck.